Have you ever wondered how ancient Stoic philosophers approached such complex and personal topics as love, sexuality, and relationships? Today, we are going to delve into the fascinating world of Stoicism to discover how its ancient teachings can be applied to our modern lives and improve our personal relationships. Stay until the end to explore how this ancient philosophy can illuminate aspects of your life you've never considered. And if you like discovering timeless wisdom for contemporary living, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Have you ever wondered what your love life would be like if you examined it through the eyes of an ancient philosopher? From the Stoic approach, love and sexuality are not passing passions, but rather opportunities to practice virtue, self-control, and, above all, to recognize our connection with other human beings. They taught us that, although love is a powerful and unifying force, it must be managed with awareness, without letting ourselves be carried away by unbridled passions. Sexuality was not considered a mere physical act, but a manifestation of the natural order, with its own purposes and meanings. Understanding this allows us to discover deeper and more meaningful ways of relating to ourselves and others. The Stoics give us a perspective from which we can understand love and sexuality in a broader context, where self-control, respect, and mutual understanding are essential. If you have ever felt lost in matters of love and relationships, or if you are looking for a deeper insight, I invite you to discover the world of love and sexuality through the Stoics. Even though his teachings date back millennia, they remain as relevant today as they were in his time. When it comes to Stoicism, it is essential to remember its deep respect for nature. How does this link to our sexuality and desires? For the Stoics, understanding human nature was key to a virtuous life. They believed that we are born with certain tendencies and desires that, in themselves, are neutral. What matters is how we react and act to them. Desire, particularly sexual desire, is not something we should reject or view negatively, but rather a part of human nature. However, what sets us apart, according to the Stoics, is how we choose to act on those desires. Beyond accepting desire as something natural, the Stoics considered sexuality from a broader perspective, connected to the cosmos. According to his vision, everything in the universe follows an order determined by nature, a constant flow of causes and effects. Sexuality, in this framework, is an expression of that natural order, not just a physical act or a simple attraction, but a manifestation of nature's will for the continuity of life. This Stoic interpretation of sexuality, aligned with the universal order, elevates its importance to more than mere acts of pleasure or procreation. It is considered a way to connect with something higher, with the rhythm and harmony of the cosmos. In this vision, sexuality is not limited to individual desires or actions, but is integrated into the broad tapestry of nature. This reminds us that we are, essentially, beings of nature and that our desires and actions, even in the area of sexuality, must be understood and managed in this broader context. Our sexuality, like any other aspect of our existence, is an opportunity to live in harmony with the universe and with ourselves. Have you heard of Stoic love? At first glance, it might seem contradictory. Stoicism promotes self-control and detachment, while love is one of the most intense and passionate emotions. However, herein lies the beauty of Stoic thinking about love. The Stoics do not renounce love, but rather invite us to experience it in a deeper and more meaningful way. Seneca, a noted Stoic, said that it is not a matter of avoiding affections, but of choosing which ones to follow. It is a call not to reject our emotions, but to guide them and give them direction. Love, impulsive and unexamined, can lead to hasty decisions, obsession, or despair. But approached with Stoic wisdom, we can love deeply without losing our inner peace. This is love without attachment, loving without expecting anything in return, without trying to possess or control the other, but simply appreciating their presence and valuing the shared moment. Epictetus, with his deep reflections on love and desire, advises us, do not ask for things to happen as you want, but want things as they happen and you will have a peaceful life. In love, this means not trying to shape the relationship according to our desires or expectations, but learning to love and appreciate things as they are, accepting the impermanence of relationships and still deciding to love. Stoic detachment does not imply a lack of care or affection, but rather loving in a more free and genuine way, enjoying the present without constantly worrying about the future, appreciating the person you love without trying to change them, and understanding that true love is not possessive, but liberating. Regarding marriage and family, fundamental pillars in many cultures, the Stoics saw them as more than a simple union of two people in love. For them, it was a commitment to society and the continuity of humanity. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, viewed marriage as an act of nature, aimed at the continuation of the species, not just a social convention, but an integral part of cosmic harmony and natural order. From this perspective, marital duties and responsibilities were not burdens, but rather opportunities for personal growth and contribution to the common good. Fidelity, mutual respect, support and commitment were essential, and a successful marital relationship was based on virtue, mutual understanding, and working together towards a greater good, both for the couple and the community. If you're enjoying what you've seen so far, I encourage you to show your support by clicking the like button just below. Your support is essential so we can continue bringing you quality content. When it came to the education and rearing of children, the Stoics adopted a similarly profound and thoughtful perspective. They firmly believed that children are not merely miniature adults, but developing beings who require guidance, love and, above all, good role models. Seneca stated that children learn more from what they see than from what they are told. This implies that the behavior and actions of parents are the first and most important life lessons for their children. From this perspective, educating a child not only involves imparting knowledge, but also instilling values, teaching by example and preparing them to face life with wisdom and strength. The Stoics advocated an education that fostered virtue, self-control, and the ability to face adversity with serenity. The Stoic view of marriage and family combines commitment to nature, society, and the individual. It is not about fulfilling roles or following conventions, but about living according to principles that enrich both individuals and the community as a whole. Although ancient, this vision maintains surprising relevance in today's world, offering a refreshing perspective on how to live family relationships and responsibilities fully. It is essential to remember the words of Marcus Aurelius, who stated that what does not benefit the swarm does not benefit the bee. This reflection invites us to see love and relationships not only from an individual perspective, but also from a collective perspective, reminding us that what is good for one must also be good for the couple, and vice versa. Seneca advised us that wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity to be kind. In the context of love, this invites us to treat our partner with kindness, understanding, and respect at all times, recognizing their humanity and value in our lives. But how do we apply these tips in our current relationships? Here are some ideas based on Stoic thought. 1. Value the present. Seneca reminded us that life is short. Cherish every moment with your partner, live in the present and don't let worries or expectations of the future eclipse your current happiness. 2. Self-control. The Stoics believed in the importance of self-control in love. This means not giving in to unfounded jealousy, anger, or resentment. Cultivate patience and understand that everyone, including you, is imperfect. 3. Love without attachment. As Epictetus taught, we should not cling too much to external things, since they are not under our control. This includes relationships. Love with passion, but always prepared to accept any result with serenity. 4. Cultivate communication. Although the Stoics did not talk directly about communication as a couple, they did emphasize the importance of wisdom and understanding in daily life. In relationships, open and honest communication is essential to understanding and being understood. 5. Seek mutual growth. Love is not just about feeling butterflies in your stomach, but also about growing together as individuals. As Marcus Aurelius would say, look for what is beneficial to both and encourage mutual improvement in the relationship. Stoic wisdom invites us to view love and relationships through a prism of authenticity, understanding, and growth. Although they lived millennia ago, their teachings remain a beacon of light in the complex labyrinth of love in the contemporary world. By embracing this wisdom, we can find deeper, more meaningful and balanced love in our lives. The Stoic teachings on love and sexuality, far from being relics of the past, are timeless guides that can illuminate the way we relate to each other today. We live in an era where love and relationships are often romanticized and commercialized. However, the Stoics remind us of the importance of introspection, self-discipline, and genuine connection. By applying Stoic principles such as valuing the present, self-mastery, and non-attachment love, we can forge more authentic, resilient, and deeper relationships. In sexuality, beyond physical pleasure, the Stoic perspective invites us to understand and respect our nature, to recognize the beauty in intimate connection and to approach it with a clear mind and a genuine heart. As we move forward in this modern era with its unique challenges and opportunities, let us carry with us the gems of wisdom that the Stoics have bequeathed to us, not as a rigid manual, but as a beacon to guide us toward more meaningful and enriching relationships. After this journey through Stoic teachings on love, sexuality, and relationships, I would like to leave you with a thought-provoking question. How might these ancient but timeless philosophies transform the way we approach our personal relationships in the modern world? Share your thoughts or experiences in the comments. And if this topic has piqued your interest, I encourage you to subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell so that you do not miss future content that explores the wisdom of the past applied to the present. Don't forget to like the video if you liked it and share it with someone you think might be interested. See you soon. Quality content.